episode of Shooting the Shit with
All right, guys. So we are in the mock. So I'm going wide receiver this year, first round every time, unless Christian McCaffrey falls. So I'm getting Jamar Chase, easy pick, right? I think that's super easy to do. And now you'll see throughout this draft, the way that I view the running backs this year is to get the value late, which I know it's a no RB strategy, and I'm not some genius, right? But it's the first time I've ever tried it and actually been implementing it in basically every mock that I'm doing, unless I can get what Tony Pollard in this early in the second, or if I can get Saquon Barkley early in the second or in the first round. Christian McCaffrey fell to me to the sixth pick in a mock draft earlier. So it's just one of those things. But you'll see me get these wide receivers locked up quick. All right, just wait for it. So even here, I actually love Nick Chubb, and he's never really made it this far down. So I'm looking at Nick Chubb, but I'm also looking at A.J. Brown. Going, oh my, hell me, oh my. And obviously I'm an Amon. I'm a St. Brown guy, and I've had him in my leagues for the last 2 years, I believe. I got him in the 4th or 5th last year, and everybody called me dumb, stupid, but I've been preaching him forever. So but yeah, you'll see in this like 4th round, 5th round, I'll probably decide to take a QB depending on how my team looks. So Nick Chubb is gone. So that means I am definitely going receiver. I do not want Brees Hall. I do not want Travis Etienne this early. Those guys aren't even worth the 2nd round pick this year. I don't know what the fuck they're doing. I do want me some Garrett Wilson, though. I'll tell you that. I want some Garrett Wilson shares, as many as I can get. So now I start off already, bam. And I know you're going to bye weeks. I don't look at my bye weeks because if I lose off the bye weeks, that's fine. It's 1 week. But yeah, so you can see I got 2 receivers, got my Garrett Wilson, got my Jamar Chase. And now I'm sitting back, I'm seeing how the board plays, right? Because I barely need to look at wide receiver because I know whatever I get through probably Deontay Johnson is going to be worth my 3rd round pick. And now I'm kind of pissed off because motherfuckers are taking Deontay Johnson so goddamn early. But now I am on the value chart. I'm on pace. You know what I mean? So what I mean by that is I'm not going to be reaching here for a running back in the 3rd round anyways, but I do like me some Joe Mixon value in the 3rd round. Don't get it twisted. I actually like all these guys aside from Jahmyr Gibbs because I don't like rookie running backs in the 3rd round. I really do. This top 3 right here, I'm all in on. Give me all these guys. Give me all 3 of these in the 3rd round if I can get them. But once again, I'm sticking to wide receiver because now we're having this weird dip with Deebo Samuel, who I'm still kind of high on. I hate to tell you. I mean, he's going to get the ball over 100 times a season, 100 touches, not even targets. He's getting the ball that much. Close to 200 times he's going to, you know what I mean? I mean, look at his touches. And what's with the sleeping on Deebo? I understand, like, he didn't have the greatest of years last year. But, I mean, look at the games he missed. 1, 2, 3, 4 games missed. Didn't really play in the Arizona game. Like, I don't know, man. Look at his points at the beginning of the season. He came in out of shape, wherever the fuck they were saying. I don't care. I'm high on Deebo. So if I can get him, I will. I also like Devontae Smith. So either way, I'm getting a guy that I want. I stay away from DK Metcalf all the time just because. Where did he finish last year, though? He had to be pretty 16. I'm saying I'm not taking him in the 3rd round, but I can get 3 guys who I think are top 10. So we're going to go through the value chart. Look at this. I like Ramondre, but guys, I am sticking to this because I have belief in my no RB strategy. I don't know who to get, Deebo or Devontae. This is where the hard decisions come. I'll go Deebo. I'll go Deebo and stick with it. So also you're going to see I'm probably going to take a 4th receiver. Okay, don't freak out and call me dumb because in my league, I have an extra flex that is a wide receiver tight end spot. Okay, I'm just letting you know because I know people think it's stupid to do that when they see this, and I'm like, nah, bro, it's not. So you'll see. All right, so Deebo's in my flex right now. So in my leagues, I don't have a kicker. I don't know why you guys are having kickers in your league still. There's no point of them. There's no point because if you have to make fucking kicking a priority, I mean, we had kickers in our league up until about 6 or 7 years ago. Like, because Greg Zuerlein was out here fucking winning people leagues. That shit is stupid, man. It's not fun. I'm sitting here, my whole roster is going ape shit. In a standard, 20 points is an amazing week. I got 20, 14, 32 from the quarterback, a 10 from a wide receiver 3, and then I lose because Greg Zuerlein has 4 50-yard field goals in the same. Like, I don't want none of that shit. It's corny. Fucking corny, man. So there's still a lot of value here at receiver. Dude, Christian Watson right here is more valuable to me than a Miles Sanders, a Kenneth Walker, a James Conner. Even though I do love me some Cam Akers shares, I can get him possibly next round, and I'm not hating it if I miss, because I will hate myself if I miss out on any of these 2 wide receivers right here specifically. And even DeAndre Hopkins, like, I should take DeAndre right here because to me the upside is bananas, even though the quarterback play just isn't there. So I'm going to go with Christian Watson. All right. Now I'm getting pissed off because I made a video on Deontay Johnson, and now his value is skyrocketing. Why is that? Y'all finally start looking at stats or what? Shit is annoying as fuck, man. But this is why I make this. This is why I make the content I make, though, right? And so as I progress in this, it's gonna be pretty funny because then I'm gonna be looking at people that I was talking about how they're sleepers, and now they're just getting drafted in the 6th or 7th round. Because we all talk about the same fucking people. We all do. I'm not saying I'm one of the experts at like BDGE or whatever. And I don't watch other content, by the way. I used to a lot, but now I don't want to. I'm impressionable as fuck because, like I said, I watch the best in the world at what they do. I don't watch like random people. And that's kind of fucked up for me because I'm one of the randoms. I'm the small channel. You know what I'm saying? So I should listen to those people. I just feel like I'm impressionable when I'm listening to people that I respect, if that makes sense. But yeah, I just stopped watching content. So because I don't want to copy anybody or get accused of that shit. Even though in sports, like I've always said, there's only a little circle to talk about. So you can only have so many opinions on certain things. Okay, so let's look at the board. All right, for one, on the right side of your screen, you're seeing the most recent picks. Why are we picking tight ends other than Kelsey? I still don't get it. I still don't fucking get it. Now, if I get DeAndre Hopkins right here, I would be cool. But I'm not, which is fine, even though I see a lot of value right here. Look at that. Cam Akers dropped right to me. I will take Cam Akers over Isaiah Pacheco, even though I love Isaiah Pacheco right now. So now when you look at my team right here, right, I got Cam Akers, and you may not be high on him. I would ask why. Maybe because of the issues they had last year. But for Sean McVay to come out and say, nah, he's our guy this year, does that not show even more a bigger reason as to why you should be in on Cam Akers to me? But once again, with these late round RB strategies, it's one of those things where I should have probably taken a quarterback, and I'm forgetting to take my quarterbacks in that 5th round because I could have had, let's see who I could have had. Oh, I'm good. Yeah. I mean, who did I take in the 4th? Christian Watson. I could have had Lamar. They already started taking him. Jalen Hurts is like, bro, what are we doing? So here in the 6th. So basically my thing is you have a hard decision to make here, right? Because you need to go through every team who has a quarterback. Okay. Actually, show drafted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So now you have to go, okay, there's 5 people that still need quarterbacks. There is. And I'm going to go through something else that I'm seeing a lot of that I hate. So now we have a RB here that we could take. Don't show the drafted. I could still get a guy I love in Isaiah Pacheco, and I'm going to take him. I am. So let's take him so I can talk about this. So I have a lineup that I love, right? And you'll see, you're going to be mad at me because I'm probably going to take another running back and another wide receiver because, like, look at this shit, man. So what you're going to see, this dude's what? Let's go to Rallis. What is he going to draft? I bet you he drafts another RB right here and just reaches. It's almost guaranteed, or he's getting a tight end because he's going to fill his roster if he drafts. Let's see. I guarantee. Look at that. He took Kamara because he has to reach. You have to reach if you're going to fill your roster. Don't fill your fucking roster. Team, we can go through all these. Like Team Klein. And see, this is where the quarterbacks start going in the 7th. And now that I've missed out on 2 dudes that I'm really high on, god damn, it's so frustrating. I do like Dak. I don't like Kirk. I'm going to have to get Daniel Jones and then get a guy like Aaron Rodgers, right? Who I'm still high on because, listen, I'm sitting here and I can still get my DeAndre Swift, my Samaj AP Ryan, all those guys. I'm super high on, man. So what you're going to see when you go through here, look at this. So as you can see, I still got the guys I'm super high on. I am high on James Cook. I'm high on David Montgomery being the goal line back, DeAndre, AJ Dillon, Samaje. I made a video over all these guys right here already. So those are guys I'm high on. Let's see what the value is at wide receiver. Because I know you're screaming take a quarterback at me, right? Let me put my team up. You're screaming take a quarterback or a tight end, but I don't do that shit, man. I don't just fill my roster. It's a dumb way to play fantasy. So I'm going to sit here. I'm going to take my DeAndre Swift and call it a day. So now if I'm missing something there, like all your picks aren't going to hit, obviously. So if I'm missing on some of my picks, I have a backup plan, guys. So let's go through these rosters here. Soderlund, all this, no bench, and you're in the eighth round. You're in the 8th round with no bench. All right. He's in the 8th round with one backup running back. It's because they're filling their roster. Why do we have tight ends out here? Look at this. One bench player. One bench player. So that's where I think I differ, is because look at this. They already have their tight end lit up. Dude, there is nothing worth drafting at the tight end position every year until the 8th or 9th round. And now we have a lot of higher upside guys in these later rounds than we did even last year, to me, because you kind of know what to expect from them. So I know I'm going to get a top 12 tight end even right now. I'm not even going to get his ass. I'm going to go get my quarterback in the 8th round. I like Daniel Jones' rushing upside, but I rely on Aaron Rodgers' fucking talent instead. And I could have got Aaron Rodgers a later round. That's me filling my roster right there. Bad pick. But look, I got much more depth than these guys at essential positions. There's nothing essential about a tight end, guys. These fucking players are useless. Tight ends are useless outside of the Kelsey, and then you go Kittle. He plays hurt all the time. Mark Andrews. Guys, I know his little nagging knee injury, whatever, it didn't leave him out a lot. You're looking at Travis Kelsey and Gronk and Tony Gonzalez as like these staples in the tight ends. Dude, their bodies do not last that long. Even Gronk retired before he was 33? Like, their bodies don't last long. And this is also a problem. People are leaving the draft in the 8th or 9th round. Bro, I ain't even got my roster filled yet. People come in and they try to fill their roster and dip. That's the problem with these. You got a lot of trolls in here. And then the thing is, they're not going to be ready on draft day. You are, man. You're going to know exactly what the board looks like. You're going to see the value. You're going to see the opportunity here to get fucking a starting running back in this backfield in Brian Robinson or Antonio Gibson, whoever you're feeling, right? And then now, I still like a lot of these receivers. I love Cortland Sutton. I like Darnell Mooney that he just drafted. Samaje Perine just got drafted, and I love him. And I'm going to reach on some of those guys on draft day to make sure I get them. Okay? I'm just letting y'all know. See, right here, another dude I think is kind of slept on. See, I'm taking Cortland Sutton right here, right? Because I'm in on Cortland Sutton. And now I can go take a tight end. If I don't like anything I like here, which I actually do. I like Sky Moore and I like Quentin Johnson. Now, look, has this moved at all? The tight ends have not moved. You still have two guys that are almost definite top 12 tight ends because that's all you're looking for, man. You're not going to get a top 3 tight end that's actually going to be hella effective. You're going to look back and it's fucking in standard and half point, whatever you're going by, they're going to average, 9 to 11 points a week tops? I don't know, man. And then here, I'm not a big hater on the double quarterback draft because if there was a guy like Tua Tagovailoa still available and I had Aaron Rodgers, I think you're playing matchups at that point, Let's see the value at running back. Nothing I'm really looking for, even though I love Tyler Algier and Jaylen Warren as handcuffs. I do love them as handcuffs. And this is where I would take the handcuffs. But since we're in a PPR league, I do need another running back. I'm going to go take a handcuff real quick. Let me get the Jaylen Warren stock or the... Damn, Jaylen Warren's a better player. But I'm going to take Tyler Algier. I am. I think they have a fucking carousel of running backs back there, guys. And this will be my last pick of the draft. Just showing that you can still get rookie breakout candidates at the very end of the draft. Like right here, I would literally go down to Romeo Doubs or even... Zay Jones. Nope. I don't want him. See, I like Elijah Moore. I'll take Elijah Moore. Fuck it. I bet you he's down here somewhere. Where the fuck is he? Where is Zay Flowers at? Is he even in the fucking picture? He has to be gone by now. Yeah, Zay Flowers I got taken. All right. So you look at my shit. You can say it's trash, whatever. I don't give a fuck. This is my roster. Rodgers, Aaron Rodgers, Cam Akers, Isaiah Pacheco, Jamar Chase, Garrett Wilson, Tyler Higbee, Deebo Samuel, Christian Watson, DeAndre Swift, Cortland Sutton, Tyler Algier, and Elijah Moore. I'm high on all those guys. So I love that draft. My draft went exactly how I wanted to. And that's not going to happen on draft day. And that's fine. That's fine. Thank you guys for watching me mock draft, man. I'm going to have more content on the way. Once again, I'm moving back to Texas. It's July 30th. I'm moving back tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow. So it's going to be a good day, man. It's going to be a good day. So until then, I'm out. Peace.